The decision in the lower house of parliament to summon the president was bipartisan. In fact, a member of the president's party, the All Progressives Congress, moved the actual motion. Lawmakers from across the political divide supported it without any dissenting voice. And 24 hours after that resolution by the lower house, the Senate towed the same line. But in its case, it wants the president to address a joint session of parliament on the security challenges confronting the country and possibly declare a state of emergency on the troubled sports in the country.
I think it's a well thought out invitation. They owe that responsibility and constitutional duty of oversighting what the executive does in every area that concerns policy issues.
The north-central state of Benue has been embroiled in sporadic deadly clashes between herders and farmers on one hand and incessant attacks from deadly criminal gangs. In recent times, the attacks and killings have become more frequent. On Tuesday, an attack on a Catholic church in the remote village of Ayambalum left around 19 villagers dead, including 2 priests. And a similar attack on Wednesday in another part of the same state left many dead. It's those attacks that have now spurred the lawmakers to summon the president.
It's becoming a daily affair that almost every day you hear about the killings in Benue State, and the whole village will be razed and people destroyed. Even the military invaded Benue last week also. So it's important that the commander-in-chief of the federation should appear before the representatives of the people to answer some questions.
It remains to be seen if the president himself would appear before the lawmakers or send a representative. The country's vice president sent a representative over a similar summon on him recently. One thing, though, is clear. The president may not be able to send any of his military chiefs or security advisors to represent him because, apart from passing a vote of no confidence on them, the lawmakers have made it clear it's the president himself they want to hear from.
The invitation was not extended to Chief of Army Staff, was not extended to the Minister of Defense, but to the president himself, who is the commander-in-chief. So I think that I will advise the president, and I will also advise the advisors of the president to advise him to ensure that he appears personally in order to give explanation. That goes a long way in making us know that we have a president that is also worried about the state of affairs, especially with the issue of security in Nigeria. But if he sends a representative, that to me will be a clear minus.
No date has yet been fixed for the president's appearance in parliament, and there's been no word yet from the presidency. So for now, everything on this issue remains a matter of wait and see. Deji, Badmus, CGTN, Lagos, Nigeria.